There's a certain kind of magic that only appears after dark. Not the kind that shouts for your attention, but the kind that settles in slowly. Like the glow of warm lights, or the hush that falls over a place you love when the night begins. The holidays at Disney feel like that. Soft, deep, full of quiet little moments that stay with you long after you've gone home. And this week, I get to experience two holiday events through the voices of the people who know them the best. Because I've never been to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party or Jollywood Nights. So today, I get to step into these nights the same way you do. They're the stories of people who were there, the emotions they carried, and the memories that they made. Jollywood Nights is a different kind of holiday celebration. Stylish, shimmering, and full of theatrical charm. It feels like stepping into a Christmas card where the lights glow just a little warmer. And every corner feels like a holiday scene waiting to happen. For many, that feeling begins the moment the night starts.
So I had the pleasure of attending Jollywood Nights November 8th at Disney's Hollywood Studios. It's such a magical event. It's a little more relaxed than something like the Mickey's Very Merry. I felt like everyone was happy. Cast members were so complimentary. We had some amazing photos taken. We had decided to do a little bit more dapper holiday dress. It was a little on the nippy side, but overall, the fact that everyone could just be so happy, both cast members and guests alike, really get lost in the Disney magic and the magic of the holidays. To see things lit up for Christmas, to have special shows, special menus. There was just something about Jollywood that really took my breath away, and I can't wait to go back.
It's that combination. The atmosphere, the music, the warmth between people, that makes Jollywood Nights feel like a celebration made just for the holidays. And for others, the magic in the night is found in the details and the way the park transforms.
Jollywood Nights for me is a special night. I feel like it is a great way to kind of bring in the season. Hollywood Studios is just such a beautifully decorated park during the holiday season, and this just gets highlighted to the nth degree with Jollywood. It seems like there's a little bit more lights, there's a little bit more music. They definitely have some snow falling down Sunset Boulevard, and it's just a great way to start off your Christmas season. I find that it is probably a little bit more enjoyable for the adult crowd, mostly because you can dress up, which I love, and they have so many food and drink offerings that kids may not be as interested in. Great shows. I happen to love the Muppet show that they do. That is a really good one. Definitely a fan favorite. They've added the ice skating show Glisten the last 2 years, and that's also kind of cool. Not something you see every day outside in Florida. So I just find it to be a really great evening to get in the spirit of things. And they've got some great photo ops. They definitely kicked up their food offerings this year. We had some really great tasting things. And you also get to meet some characters that you don't see all the time. So that makes it fun and different too. I think it's a great event. It's definitely something you should give a try to. Highly recommend.
Lights drifting across the park, snow falling on Sunset Boulevard, and music echoing through the streets like an invitation. But sometimes memories shine brightest not because the night was perfect, but because it grew into something better over time.
All right, so let's talk Jollywood. I don't think anyone was more excited than me when they announced this new event that was coming to Hollywood Studios, and it just looked like this fun, like 1920s vintage style party, and I was so excited. I bought the exact same outfit that Minnie Mouse was wearing, and my entire night was planned upon getting a photo with Minnie Mouse, which I did. But let's talk the downside. The lines for everything were insane that first year. I waited an hour and a half of a 4-hour party to get this photo. And then it started raining. It just was not great. I did end up actually going this year, the first night, and it was so good. We did not wait in one single line, did not even see one single line. We accomplished every single thing that we wanted to do that night. We walked around, we had a great time, we met a ton of characters, we saw the Muppets show, we went to the Tip Top Club, which also did not have a line. So, from night 1 to night 1, year 3, they have definitely made me a huge fan.
Sometimes, magic isn't about getting everything right the first time. Sometimes, it's about letting something grow, letting it breathe, and giving it a chance to become the night it was always meant to be. Jollywood Nights is full of sparkle, glamour, charm, and holiday joy. But there's another kind of magic waiting, one rooted in childhood dreams and the soft glow of Main Street, USA. Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. If it isn't just a mouthful of words, for many people, it's a dream. A dream imagined in childhood, held onto for years, and finally stepped into with the kind of awe that takes your breath away. But before we step into the next part of this episode, I want to share something special. The next 2 voices you're going to hear from come from a couple, each of them sharing their own point of view from the same night. Their experiences stand on their own, but together, they paint a fuller, richer picture of what Mickey's Very Merry feels like.
Growing up, I always dreamed of going to Disney, especially at Christmas time. I would watch commercials and videos and imagine what it would feel like to walk down Main Street with the lights and the snow and the music, but I never got to go as a kid. So last year, when my husband and I finally went for our anniversary, which was our first trip ever without our girls, the moment we stepped onto Main Street, it honestly stopped me. The lights were sparkling, that sweet holiday smell was in the air, the sounds, the snow was falling, or the snope as people call it, and everyone around us just felt so genuinely happy. And it hit me that the little girl in me who used to dream about this was finally standing there. And then this year, bringing our girls and watching them experience that same magic, seeing their faces light up and hearing their excitement, that got me in a completely different way. It felt like I was giving them something I always wished that I had. So experiencing the magic through their eyes was something incredible. And that's why Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party is so special to me. It's not just an event, it's literally a dream that finally came true, and now I get to share it with my children. And standing there with them, I realized that sometimes the dreams you don't get as a child become even more beautiful and meaningful when you get to share them with your own kids.
There are moments that heal us in ways we didn't expect. Moments that fill in old spaces and make them glow. And then there's moments that remind us truly what makes the holiday special.
Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party is super special to me for more than one reason. My wife and I have gone the last 2 years, and each year we've gone on our anniversary, so it's super special in that regard. This year we were lucky enough to bring our daughters, and that was even more magical. But what I can say is, for anybody who's never been, when you walk into this event, you are greeted with the Christmas sensation of a lifetime. There are lights, there's music, there are photo opportunities. The staff are just greeting you with the Christmas spirit in hand. There is so much to see. All of the other people who are at the event are dressed up in their best Christmas wear or their comfiest Christmas wear, even PJs. We loved seeing all the different outfits people were wearing. But the most magical part of it was definitely the parade. You see all the different characters come through. So it's like, you don't get that one-on-one, but you're meeting all of them and they're looking at you. And, even at the end, Santa just looking at everybody, wishing everybody a Merry Christmas. That view, and we like to go to the Main Street portion of where the parade is, and it is absolutely stunning. Just being there, we go in November, you cannot help but feel like it is Christmas. And outside of getting on rides a lot quicker than a usual park day and all of those, even the treats and the drinks, it's who you're with. And for us, that's what's made this the most memorable. Being with the ones that we love the most, that is what really makes this party special for us.
Jollywood Nights and Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party are two completely different kinds of magic. One sparkles with style, vintage charm, and theatrical energy, while the other glows softly with nostalgia, family love, and childhood dreams coming full circle. But listening to these stories, one thing comes clear. Magic isn't just found in the lights, or the snow machines, or the shows. Magic lives in the people, standing beside you, in the memories you make together, and in the warmth that follows you home. Thank you to everyone who shared their voices this week, because it's about all of us together, making the magic.